Hey everyone, I'm Asha. Welcome to the Girl Talk HQ weekly wrap up. Today's video is all about this brand new Tumblr page I'm sure you've all seen. It's called Women Against Feminism. It's been going viral this week, and the reason why I felt the need to talk about it is because I feel there's a lot of confusion about the word and the movement and the notion of feminism. So I wanted to bring up a few things and kind of dispel a few myths. So womenagainstfeminism.tumblr.com, as much as I hate to link to it and give you the URL, I feel like it's kind of a slap in the face to all those women throughout history who fought for the right for women to vote, for women to be in public office, and for women to have a role in society and in the world. It's such a slap in the face because now these young women and possibly men who are uploading their own pictures, holding up cards, giving reasons why they think feminism is stupid or dumb or irrelevant, they only have the freedom because those women back then kind of paved the way for them, which I find really ironic. A lot of the pictures I saw gave reasons such as, I don't need feminism because I don't want to be thought of as a victim, because I don't hate men. Okay, neither does this feminist. Just putting that out there. And there are people saying we don't need feminism because inequality is just a myth. Those women should probably do a little bit of research on a search engine called Google and type in countries like women's rights in Saudi Arabia, because there's hardly any. Or even in Western countries where women don't have access to reproductive rights, they're not allowed to be elected to public office, they can't compete in some Olympic sports, and they don't get paid the same as men for doing the same job. So is inequality a myth? No. The thing that kind of bites the most is that they equate feminism with the lack of responsibility for rape victims, which blows my mind, because anyone who's been in a situation of sexual assault, gender violence, God forbid rape, the thought of rape victims not taking responsibility kind of diminishes the fact that a crime was committed. And it's really, really sad to see women hating on other women. That's the thing that I hate the most. I understand where the confusion comes from, because feminism for so long has had a very negative connotation, and that's perpetuated by the media, by people, by old ways of thinking. And I really think it's time women today step up, use social media, use their platforms to talk about the incredibly powerful and positive ways feminism is impacting the world today. The original formations of the movement is so different to why feminism is around today and the different things that it's fighting for, and I feel like that needs to be pointed out. We're not trying to trample on men to reach equality. We're trying to work alongside each other. I read an article in Cosmopolitan UK who commented on this anti-feminist Tumblr site, and they had some really good thoughts about it. They said, it doesn't matter if someone who identifies as a feminist expresses views that are different to yours. That doesn't mean you can't be a feminist too. They also said that this Tumblr site comes from a place of anger and lack of understanding. I totally agree. Actress Shailene Woodley recently gave an interview with Time magazine. She's all for girl power, portraying strong female characters in movies, which she's very outspoken about. But when they asked her, so do you call yourself a feminist? She said, no, because I like men, which kind of blew everyone's minds, especially all the feminists around the world who are trying to fight for equality, because they're like, whoa, you're such a huge celebrity, have such a huge reach and influence, and you're basically telling all your fans and plenty of other people out there that feminism equals hating men, which it doesn't. Damn you, Shailene! Here is the definition of feminism in the Webster Dictionary. It means the theology or the ideology of the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes. The USA has yet to ratify the Equal Rights Amendment. Just recently, Congress for the third time shot down the Paycheck Fairness Act, thanks to the majority of Republicans in the Senate, because they believe government shouldn't be regulating things like that, and if women really want equality in the workplace, they should be stepping up, fighting for it, and proving that they're worth being paid the same as a man for doing the same job. As for the whole rape victims not taking responsibility, that kind of sounds like they're not taking responsibility for how drunk they were and for what they were wearing. And for one woman to say that about another woman out there is really, really gut-wrenching to me. We've all heard the viral story of Jada, the young Texas girl who was raped at a party. She didn't even know about it till weeks later because a bunch of photos surfaced on social media of her without her undies or her undies on backwards, something like that. And then all these guys started mimicking her pose that she was photographed in, and they made a viral hashtag called Jada Pose, and that's how this whole rape story went viral. How can a rape story be celebrated or be laughed at in any way? It's so disgusting. But power to this girl Jada, who decided to go on national TV. She went on The View, and she's been on MSNBC talking about her ordeal, and now she's fighting back against the rapists and against the cyberbullies and the people on social media who are making fun of her ordeal. Feminism in the online world has given a girl like Jada the ability to take the power back and not allow bullies and perpetrators and rapists to get the better of her. And in turn, she can be encouraging other victims out there not to feel sorry for themselves, that they too can still live a powerful and very fulfilling life despite having something horrible happen to them. That, I think, is a really awesome thing about feminism. I actually personally think feminism could be even more powerful today than it was back in the early days when it started, because we have social media, the internet. I realize that anyone who's against equality and against what feminism truly stands for, they've probably got some other issues going on. And I think it's sad that they have to project that in a public forum like Tumblr. Now is the time for young women and young men to step up, work together, stand alongside each other and say, yes, equality is something that we all deserve, and let's make a difference and make the world a better place from what it used to be and what our parents and forefathers and foremothers had to put up with. For me, feminism is about women supporting each other more than anything. We're very diverse in our decisions and our lifestyles and our backgrounds, but that doesn't mean we can't stand with each other and go, hey, let's work together for the same common goal. That is equality. And I do believe a lot of the women out there who are posting on this Tumblr site have probably never experienced inequality, or maybe they have their blinders on and don't understand that it actually goes on in the world. So I encourage you, before you get involved in a negative movement or a negative website like Women Against Feminism, please just do a little bit more research and understand what feminism really means in the 21st century and what it actually stands for. Now, I know I'm not the only one who has an opinion about feminism. I'm sure all of you out there do, so please leave your comments below. Let me know what you think of this Tumblr site, Women Against Feminism. All of you out there who are kind of on the fence or who are confused about what feminism is, please check out my blog, girltalkhq.com, because there are plenty of articles, plenty of blog posts, plenty of interviews, all related to what feminism is about in 2014 and beyond. So please check that out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, Girl Talk HQ, because every week I'm going to be bringing a video talking about an issue that is either viral or important, and I want to hear your comments. Subscribe to this channel, check out girltalkhq.com, and I will see y'all next week.